can become over-connected to other people and our emotions. Let's talk about how to break unhealthy emotional attachments to people in this episode of Growing in Grace. A soul tie is an emotional bond that unites us with another person on a soulish level. Psychology calls this binding enmeshment or a trauma bond, but in Christian counseling it is often referred to as an ungodly soul tie. Anger, guilt, judgment, bitterness, and unforgiveness are examples of ungodly soul ties that keep us bound to other people in an unhealthy way. Soul ties can form through close friendships, vows and promises, sex outside of marriage, abusive and controlling relationships, and giving anyone more authority in our lives than we give God. If anyone has exerted control over you, a breaking of that tie of unhealthy power is often needed to heal. Dr. Patrick Carnes defines trauma bonding as dysfunctional attachments that occur in the presence of danger, shame, or exploitation. The task needed to heal from trauma bonds is to untangle the connection. Not all soul ties are bad. There are healthy soul ties. An example in Scripture is the friendship between David and Jonathan. Healthy soul ties like faithfulness, compassion, and fidelity need to stay right as they are. It's the ungodly soul ties that need to be broken. The more we let someone into our hearts, the more of ourselves we give to them. That's pretty normal, especially in a love relationship. The problem comes when we find that we cannot really get away from the person, or more specifically, our thoughts and our emotions toward them. Possible indicators of ungodly soul ties are extreme anxiety, sorrow, pain, or confusion, a tormented mind, continually replaying a conversation, an offense, a heartbreak, or a wound, struggling to move past anger and unforgiveness, and feeling powerless after being under abusive authority. Realizing that soul ties have been created and praying to break them keeps humans off the throne of our hearts, which is the place reserved for God. Break identified ungodly soul ties through prayer. Let me provide a prayer to break ungodly soul ties. If there is a strong tie, pray the prayer several times a day, and then again any time that you find yourself reconnecting, like after a phone call or viewing a social media post. Identify exactly what the soul tie is, like anger, rage, jealousy, unforgiveness, abuse, any sin, yours or theirs, that is keeping you bound to that person, and then fill in the blanks of the prayer. For a deeper dive into soul ties, look at the teachings from Terry Savelle Foy and Paula White. I hope you've gained some insight today about what soul ties are and if you actually have some that need to be broken. I'd love to know what takeaways you have. Please leave them in the comments. I bless you as you identify and break ungodly soul ties, and I pray that you continue growing in grace.